I'm a church boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do the things of God. I hear because I love the culture. So I hear things. So I ask the question. You know what I'm saying? Why Kendrick beefing with Drake, bro? Drake is an industry plant. Drake is Drake is an industry plant. The man was in. He was on Nickelodeon, bro.
Yeah.
The man quit playing with me.
Holy, raw and real. God, bless the real. Holy, raw and real.
What's up, man? We back. We back.
Yes,
we
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
We here.
Yes,
I know
sir.
it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? There's been some things going on, some things happening, but we back.
Yes, sir.
We back in effect. I want to jump straight into it, man. Like I've been paying attention. We've been sitting back, observing the world as we do the work that the Lord has given our hands to work. But man, I've been noticing a lot of industry propaganda that has been flooding our social media and the airways. That has been really interesting. Trying to resurrect some demons of early 1990s, 95, the early 2000s, and it's disturbing to me. It's really disturbing to me because I am a very serious advocate of teaching thy children the way that they should go,
Yeah.
and we are allowing the industry to teach our children the way that they should go.
So when you say industry, you mean like the celebrity culture,
I mean,
or like
the celebrity culture. I'm talking about 100% the music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because in like real talk, music influenced the population way more than TV do.
yeah, I agree with that.
Everybody want to be the pop star, the rapper, or you know what I'm saying, the musician. Way more than they want to be an NFL player, an actor, or NBA player.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. I agree.
Everybody
I agree.
on NBA and everything that all these people got going on. So one of the major things like that I told you that's been really bothering me is I saw an article I read that the HIV infection rate in Houston and Atlanta has gone through the roof. It is outrageous, and I noticed that our young ladies don't treat their vaginas as it should be treated anymore, and it's because the celebrities and the influences of their day is way worse than our day. And I'm 100% talking about Sexy Red, 100%. She is turning all of these precious young women into promiscuous whores, bruh. And it infuriates me because now we have a society where sex is just, I DM you, you DM me, you cute, let's link up. And then that's it. And protection is not even like in a question. Like,
Yeah, and don't she got like a makeup line or some kind of thing she got that is named after like STDs or something?
yes,
Yeah.
lip,
Yeah.
chapstick,
Yeah.
gloss, whatever it
Yeah,
is.
like gonorrhea or something. And chlamydia or something. Yeah.
Right, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And the truth of the matter is, parents, if you really paid attention, if you put on the Sexy Red song and don't pay attention to your child, I guarantee you they know the lyrics.
Ski.
I guarantee you they know the lyrics.
Come on, man. You don't like ski?
I don't know it.
You don't like it?
I don't like her. I don't like what she represent. I don't like what it's doing to our youth.
Man.
Because it's again it's brown and black that's most affected by the propaganda and what the industry is telling her to put out.
Yeah. Man, like, I done said it a million times, what's wrong? Like, what happened to her? You know what I'm saying? Because like something clearly, like she ain't right up there. But for my, like, look, man, the celebrities and the whole, like, I've been saying it for a long time, man. Like, the industry, for the most part, they sexualize
Hypersexualized, right?
And they do it mostly to black women.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You don't
Absolutely.
like you don't see Taylor Swift or,
Man, you ain't finna see
or
Taylor
Miley
like that.
Cyrus. You know, Miley is kind of out there, but she ain't out there like that.
Nah.
So, but why do we allow us like black women to get caught into that lifestyle, like the Megan Thee Stallion
Because
challenge?
they know something that we hadn't, that we know but we don't understand, and is that we are chosen, bruh, and we influence the masses. Like the urban culture came from us. It started with us. It lives inside of us, and they know that. So they 10 years ahead of us. So they weaponize these things against us, and it keeps us at a ignorant state that we won't grow beyond what we see, and we put ourselves in these boxes, and those are the people who we see that we want to be like. We don't, again, educators, you know what I'm saying, people who really doing stuff and our generation and under aspire to be artists and those people who living them lives, the few that they let live those lives.
Man, I mean, I remember growing up, like when I was a kid growing up, man, like I used to think celebrities was like perfect people.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And like, even though I was never really influenced to do all some of the stuff they was doing, but I just thought they were a whole different world of people. They were so larger than life to me. And one dude was Diddy. Like this dude was like, you know, he had everything, man. And
He did have everything. Yeah, he had everything.
Like now you see where he going on.
He
Like,
had everything.
Man, did you see the video of him beating up Cassie?
Yeah, I saw it. It didn't surprise me though, man. Let me tell you something. Most of the time, man, with these people, bro, like they look how out loud they live in front of us. You understand what I'm saying? So imagine the parties and everything. Like, man, I done read all the articles about the parties and what go on at 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And all this other stuff that happens. Man, that stuff, that don't even surprises me, like nowhere near anymore. I of course, you know, I grew up in the height of that, of Biggie, Tupac, and all, you know, Maze, you know, when Puff was, Bad Boys was really rocking and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, they influenced a lot. They influenced a lot of my life, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot of bad too, you feel me?
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is that now we're being exposed to who we idolize. We're being exposed to who we allow in our living rooms. We're being exposed to who we allow get inside our heads. And we took what they said and we took it for truth. And we live what they told us to live, bro. We did
Facts.
Ignorance, man.
So my question to you is this, like, why do we eat so much of this celebrity stuff, man? I just saw recently, like, Chris Brown was charging like with $1,000 or something like that.
$1,500.
Yeah, somewhere up there.
Yeah.
Per picture.
Yeah.
And all these women lined up to spend money to make this man richer, just to take a photo with him grabbing their butt and you know what I'm saying? And I saw somewhere where one of the girls who was in the picture, she was like, you know, it's her money, and you know, and she was saying that she don't help her man pay bills, but this my money. I can do what I want.
It is her money. She can do what she want to do with
Chris
it.
Brown, no ordinary. He's human though. He's not no.
You're right.
He ain't no god. Mm-hmm. Like, but we.
I don't. You know what? I mean, she right. It's her money, and she can do what she want to do with it. But the number one thing you said though was her man.
Yeah.
Nah. Nuh-uh. And she don't help her man pay no bills, but
she'll pay that to
$1,500
take a picture with Chris
to
Brown.
jump up and ride Chris Brown in the photo.
Man, look, man. If
I'm just saying,
Chris Brown would have asked to hit that,
she would have did it.
She would have did it. She would have basically she would have paid to let him smash
Fact. I mean,
all day long,
100%.
all day long.
Man, listen, man. It was a long time ago. I don't really know the young lady for real, but it floated. I don't know, it still be out there. Man, these people, when Hot Boys came here, I've seen it, man. These women flock to these dudes and they would give their bodies away just to say that they did it.
But why, man? Why? Like Cam Newton, baby mama, just came out and said that she would rather have be a baby mama to a rich dude than to a broke dude.
The Bible says, I think it's Isaiah, that in those days it'll be 7 women to one man. And they'll be saying, just listen, just you ain't got to take care of us. You ain't got to take care of us.
I just think they stupid.
I mean, they
I'm just gonna be real with
man,
you.
they lost.
And it ain't all women, but man,
No, it ain't.
The ones who doing that.
But here's the thing:
stupid,
just like we are called as kings, as men, to grab a hold to the generations that's coming up under us and make them see what our forefathers saw, the fight and the sacrifice that it took for me and you to be sitting here talking.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, for us to walk out here and to be able to have the right to have jobs and do all this other stuff, it's our obligation, our responsibility to grab them by their throats if need be and bring them up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the same responsibility that our queens have for these princesses out here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That we got to Sexy Red is not the epitome of who a black woman is, bro.
No.
Megan Thee Stallion is not the example. She's not what a black woman is. I'm sorry, that's not it.
They become what the industry wants them to become.
They become exactly what they want them to become. And you said it. They hypersexualize our women because then these young women think that that's what they're supposed to do. And it affects everything. It affects the birth rate. Look, man, it's the statistic goes down the line. It's proven that lifestyle don't actually produce offsprings like you think it does. Because when you're deprived of knowledge of who you are and what you are, then you act outside of what you're supposed to do, what God has given you to do. So when you go get pregnant because you don't remember who your baby daddy was or who you slept with or who you're pregnant by, then you're more apt to go have an abortion.
Yeah.
And then when you have more than one abortion, you're damaging your reproductive system to where now it's hard for you to have kids.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, bro, it is all orchestrated by the enemy. I was finna say another word, but nah, it is what it is. It's the system. It's the enemy. It's the principalities that know that you have more inside of you than you know. So I'm gonna kill it before it grow. Okay. So the Drake and the Kendrick beef.
First off, I want to say J. Cole, you did good.
Facts.
You did good because that was a joke to me, man.
Come on, man.
That was a joke to me, and he saw it from day one. He said, "Nah, I don't want no parts of that.
Yeah,
I don't want no parts of that beef right there, man." Because
he knew not to go into
it
that.
Ain't. It was a joke to me, man.
He knew not to go into that. Again,
but
I talked to my peeps, to some people. I'm a church boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do the things of God. I hear because I love the culture, so I hear things. So I ask the question. You know what I'm saying? Why Kendrick beefing with Drake, bro? Drake is an industry plant. Drake is an industry plant. The man was on Nickelodeon, bro.
Yeah.
The man quit playing with me. I don't care what. Listen, I don't care. Anybody can snort coke, bro. Anybody can smoke weed and get high. That man ain't never been about that life, dog. And now you telling me we listening to this dude? We bringing back Pac and Biggie era type of beef with Kendrick and Drake.
But see, with these rap beefs, man, with most of them, I don't never take none of them serious like they bought that life.
Cause it ain't.
It's just a rap beef.
Okay, but see, here's the problem. But them kids do though,
Oh, exactly.
and that's what they after. See, they after our youth. See, they know they can't. Listen, most of us, I'm in my early 40s, you in your early 30s. You know what I'm saying? Most of us that live life, some of us that been to jail, we done made bad decisions.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They know it's harder to get us. It ain't about us. Look, a system or government or the way that they control the people is through the youth. That's why, listen, the LGBT is about 3% of America, but it feels like they're about 50%.
Oh, what?
Because
Yeah, they
if
deep.
I can affect the youth, I can change the world.
Yeah.
So this beef is about bringing back this rhardcore wannabe gangster type of music
and
or
then
rap. You
like
feel me?
after that beef, it was like 2 or 3 more hit after that. Like I think it was Quavo, and Chris Brown had a beef over a woman. All right, then I think it was Cardi B and somebody was beefing, and yeah, it was a lot. So I don't never really take this rap beef stuff. Because I know what it is, bro. I know it's just, number one, ain't none of y'all about that life. Ain't none of y'all finna pull up on nobody. It's y'all just rapping. And that's and like you don't never see 2 country music stars making beef songs. You don't never see 2 pop stars making beef songs. It's always rap, hip hop.
Why? You know why?
I don't know why though.
Because they know yesterday what I told you when I talked to you yesterday. Man, I'm on a gunshot call right now. They know that even though
Okay.
they know that they can affect that young one out there, and he gonna pull that.
So
trigger.
look back at how hip hop started though.
Right.
How did it start?
Fight the violence.
Right.
Non-violence. Fight the power.
So
politically correct. Like, yeah, to fight to become
But
better than what we were.
But it also started with Sucker MC. They rap beef.
Right.
So
You're right.
It's embedded in the culture. It's embedded like, and I'm just being real with you. It ain't even just rap. It's our culture. Our culture. Like we are built to beef with each other. Straight up. We are built to have animosity towards someone who looked just like us.
If at all possible, live peacefully among all men, the Bible says. So, if at all possible. So, are we even considering it, bruh? Or are we, or have we just being given over to a destructive, reprobated mind, and we just do whatever our flesh tells us to do, or whatever they tell us to do?
Man, look. Unfortunately, this world ain't getting no better, bro.
Nah.
It's already in that phase where the culture, the industry, they control everything. Everything. Like social media got everybody thinking they could be a star now.
Right.
They could be a celebrity. Everybody want fame. Everybody want fame. Everybody care about their TikTok followers and man, because they are putting it in our brains that you need fame. You have to have fame now in order to be successful
Christ,
and all that other stuff.
Nah.
And man,
all that is nothing. It's nothing.
So-
Because it comes and it goes just like that.
Absolutely.
And the troubles that come with it, bro. Man, most people they're not even really prepared to handle the trouble that come with that.
And you know what get to me with a lot of it that I'm seeing too is that it's starting to really divide men and women a lot. Like and like I said, it's always us though.
Right.
And I get tired of seeing so much division. And when I see so-called therapists and so-called fix my life people going on these video reels and talking down on women, talking down on men, and getting 85,000 views on it, and and it's all because of clout.
What was the first thing the devil did? Number one thing he did
Came out the Eve.
came between the man.
Yeah,
and
the man.
woman.
Yeah, I mean, but if we know that, why do we keep allowing that to happen though?
Because we've allowed you said it. We've allowed social media. We've allowed the music industry. We've allowed Hollywood to drive a wedge between man and woman to where now they're competing against each other instead of living, thriving, and loving one another. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a war. So now we're worse than the garden. At least Adam and Eve came back together. You know what I'm saying? We allowed the enemy to stand there and he laugh at one while the other one walk away. I ain't putting up with it no more. I ain't gonna never have no man no more. I ain't gonna never have no woman again. And now you closed off to love, and now you got all
Trauma.
these
Trauma.
traumatic. I'm talking about traumatic relationships. And you depressed, and anxiety is on you, and all these different spirits and attacks you getting, and then you wonder why. It's because you're chasing the things of the world instead of allowing God to give you what He put you here for. Instead of allowing God to do within you why He placed you on this planet. So we chasing out. We being led astray. We being carried away by the wind. Any way the wind blow, brother, folks, I'm telling you, dog, it's a humongous experiment, and they doing it, and we fall for it every time. We are literally rats in a maze. They just move one maze or one rat from one maze and put them in another maze, dog. And instead of chasing cheese, we chasing the bag.
All right. So, as a minister, right, how do you get people to leave the quote unquote culture to come to church?
You don't. God do. And how does God do that? By trials and tribulations. You know, the funny thing about us, bro, we are the most together, united, loving people when we are in suffering and when we got a common enemy.
Common enemy. Yep.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with that. I agree.
But when we get to a place of prosperity, where we're prospering and everything is fine, the number one thing we do, bruh, is forget about God, bruh. Okay, fight me. I dare any of y'all to fight me. Look through the entire Bible and tell me, when did the Hebrew Israelites, when did anybody, the people of God, get to a point to where God put them in their place and they stayed there? They didn't turn their back. They stayed with them as a people now, not just a person, as a people. And then they stayed there with them and they lived and everything was fine and everything was dandy. No, because comfort is the enemy of man.
Yeah.
And anytime we get to these comfortable places and we think that everything is lovely, the enemy gonna come in and sin. I'm not talking about like just struggle come. No, we get comfortable and we allow sin to come in. So then we start back falling off and doing what we used to do. And then now you got a little money. You can actually go afford to do some of the things that your flesh, because we always feeding the flesh.
Yeah,
and that's all they feeding us is fleshly things. That's it.
So look, since most of this stuff comes from the industry, it comes from, the celebrity lifestyles, would you advise people to not watch as much TV?
Stop.
Not listen.
Well, don't do nothing until you find out who you are.
Yeah.
Don't take in. Listen, the eyes are the windows to the soul, but the ears are the key to it. Whatever you hear goes directly.
So basically,
into it.
Until you discover how to block a lot of that mess out,
absolutely,
and know who you are.
Know who you are.
Yeah.
Know who God created you to be.
Gotcha.
Seek God, man, and whatever he has in store for you, the plans to prosper you and not to harm you, all of that stuff is already inside you. It's a gift. He's not an Indian giver. He's just waiting on you to discover it and to live out what he put in you to live. And when you start doing that, man, who knows? Like, again, we dealing with youth, and we raising up the next kings and queens that's gonna take over. You know what I'm saying? When our time come, our parents are in their golden years, or most of our parents already gone to glory. They did their job, dog. They did what they were supposed to do. A lot of them did their job.
Yeah.
A lot of them did their jobs. We might didn't like how they did it. We might, you know what I'm saying, as children didn't understand. But as you become a man, you think like a man and you know better. Or an adult or a woman. So now it's our responsibility to educate our children and to grow them up knowing that what these people showing you on the TV and in this music is not life, it's fairy tale. And they leading you on the path that they want to lead you, not what God want to take you to. So how do we fix it? Man, turn off the TV. Look, I know it's hard. Man, open up your Bible or find you somebody that you can sit down with and have some real discussions about your life.
That's what I was finna say. I feel like having more just open discussions with people.
Facts, bruh.
No phones, no social media, no TV. Just people just sitting around having.
One of the major things me and my wife talk about is finances.
Yeah.
Like we understand how money work more now than we ever did in our lives, and we trying to teach our children this at a young age.
Yeah.
Because if you teach them how to make money work for you instead of you work for money,
that's what we haven't been taught.
We are financially illiterate as a people. We have
not been taught that at all.
No. You know what they teach us? Watch this. Here you go again. The government, the system. They teach us, don't go get a job.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, don't make over about $24,000 a year. And go have some babies and kick the man out the house.
Yep.
So you can get food stamps and you can stay on Section 8 and all this other stuff that we gonna give you.
Yeah.
Just don't gain wealth. Don't grow. Don't get no money, not no real money. Get enough money so you can go get you a car note that you can pay about $500 a month for, and you can get food stamps and you can get Section 8. But don't go get no man, a real man, because a real man gonna want you. He gonna want to bring you up and bring you out of that Section 8. And don't do that. Don't go do that either. Don't do that. See, all of this is the system. It's the government. It's the industry. It's these people planting these seeds in our young men and women head that keeping them.
Yeah, I mean, to this day, I done said this before on the show, man. Like, making more money is tough, because you got to pay them back. And like, I used to look forward to tax time.
Right.
Yeah, now it's like, God, I got to pay them back now.
But see, they 10 years ahead of us. See, they know, man. They know to go open a failing business. See what I'm saying? Because they know that they can get tax breaks on the failing business for 5 years. So then instead of them just losing money, see, Uncle Sam pay them money for opening up that business.
Yeah.
Even though it's a failing business, because it's a tax write-off. So now they can write that off. So if they made 120, but they wrote off 40, you see what I'm saying? Now they even out.
And see, these are the things we ain't. If I knew this stuff when I was like 17 or 18,
exactly, bro.
Man,
exactly. Look. Me and my wife was young, thinking that 401k was taking money out of our pocket, bro. Not understanding that 401k was putting money into an account that gained interest, compound interest, and the employer was putting money in there, matching us up to a certain percentage. And so we spent 10, 15 years on a job, not knowing. And then not understanding that under the tax code, you can put a certain amount. If you put the max into your 401k, then you can write that off. So now you just took that 120. If the max, it used to be like 18 grand or something like that. So now you automatically take that off. See, all of this drop your income that you brought home that you had.
But see, a lot of this stuff, like I said before, we're not being taught that. We too busy looking at Megan Thee Stallion twerk
and Sexy Red, man. And I ain't like, Lord, I pray for the look. I pray for her, bro. I mean, look, I'm just being honest though. I don't like her spirit. I don't like what they doing with her. I don't like how they using her.
I mean,
I don't like how she affecting these
even when
young
you
girls,
look
man.
at her, I look at her and you can just see something just demonically off with her. Like it's
Her
just,
and Young Thug, sister and brothers, ain't it?
who?
Young Thug.
I don't,
Oh,
that could be.
it looking like to me.
God bless the real, holy, raw and real. 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 God bless
So,
the real, holy, raw and
do you think like so? Does God allow bad things? Like does He allow the devil to do certain things in our lives?
100% yes. He has to allow it, because listen to the word you saying, allowing. Allowing mean that I have the power to let you do something. If I'm not allowing it, then you're doing it on your own might.